Hey guys, Crystal here. Not at Extreme Core Fitness, I'm actually at home, but I wanted to make this video before I lose all my ideas. So I get a lot of ideas now, especially because, so we call it the after party. And after the 5 a.m. workout, we have a party. Not maybe your kind of party, but my kind of party. So we do pull-ups, we do burpees, we do sit-ups, a few, 1 or 2 or 400 sit-ups, and then we go on a run because a run is good for you and you need that oxygen in your lungs. And so I get all these ideas, of course, when I'm running. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about all sorts of stuff. It might be a long video, so if you don't have time right now, please pause it or save it or do something where you can come back to it later. But I'd really like you to listen to it. So for those of you that don't know me, I own Extreme Core Fitness. We're in Horizon City. We build strong minds and strong bodies where we integrate mental health with physical health because I believe they go hand in hand and both are very important. And today I wanted to talk a couple, like I said, about a lot of things, but I want to start with 2 stories that I saw on Facebook. Now, when people come and have that first, I guess the initial consultation with me, a lot of stuff is shared and I keep that to my heart, very close to my heart, and I don't share that out. So this is not from that. These are from stories that I've seen or posts that I've seen on Facebook. And one of them was anonymous on one of those groups. And then another one was just on my feed. So I'm hoping they don't mind me talking about them. I'm not going to say who they were. Like I said, one of them was anonymous on a group. But anyway, so one lady posted an anonymous post, I guess, and she had said something about, to the girl that was staring at me with complete disgust at some store they were at because she was in, I guess, really short shorts and like a crop top, and I guess she's overweight. And so some girl was looking at her and she felt really bad about it. She said, I went to my car and it really hurt me, but what kind of person are you to, and then again, I'm paraphrasing, don't quote me, but she was upset at the lady for looking at her with such disgust because, she's confident and she should be able to wear whatever she wants. And so it was about that. And a lot of the comments after were like, you be you, you do you. Okay, so I'll talk about that in a second. Then I ran into another post from a lady who posted herself with a bikini, and her body's a little overweight, and so she posted a very long story, and that one really touched my heart too. So she was 14 or 12, I don't know, young and impressionable, and she went to a friend's house and they ate and she struggled with weight, right, even at that age, and she ate donuts and cookies and everything that you could want. They just ate and ate and ate. And then she was like, oh, I was feeling like really sick to my stomach because they had eaten so much. And her friend says, okay, come on, let's go to the bathroom. And she was like, go to the bathroom I just want to lay here. Well, the friend takes her to the bathroom, sticks her fingers down her throat, throws out. And that starts her on a bulimia anorexia thing for years. And so she posted that picture because she has come to a point where she doesn't care what other people think. She's happy with herself. She's happy with her body. And, it took her a lot to overcome all of that to be happy with herself. And so I want to talk a little bit about that too. This is not body shaming or fat shaming at all. But so she said something about let's normalize normal bodies. And I agree with that. However, I don't want to normalize being unhealthy. I think there's a fine line that we're crossing between I'm comfortable with myself and I'm happy with myself. But if you're unhealthy, it's not good for you. It's not good for your future. You're going to be on medications. You're, not being fit is going to just hurt a lot in the long run. Now, being fit is tied to a thinner body and all of that comes with it. But I do want to point something out. She said that when she was at her thinnest, and this is the bulimic girl, at her thinnest, she was a size 2 and like 120 pounds. And she's like, but I still wasn't happy with my body. Well, I think you weren't happy with your body because you weren't doing the hard stuff to be proud of your body. And that's why I push exercise so much. It's necessary. It's necessary for your mental health. It's necessary to deal with things. So instead of body shaming or looking at, oh, you shouldn't be wearing that, let's normalize exercising every day. Let's normalize, in the mornings, my 5 a.m.s, Wednesday has turned into this crazy thing where we get these ideas to do crazier things. And why? And, oh, well, that's going to intimidate some of the, newcomers, because if they haven't worked out in a while and then they see us doing all these crazy things, they're not going to want to do it. It's not about that. You start wherever you start. Whoever knows me and has been to one of my workouts, you know that the first 2, 3, 4, however long it takes you to get more fit, I'm not going to pick on you. I will push you to the point where I know you can be pushed. And at first I don't know you, so I'm not going to pick on you, right? But I do want to push you to be better. So we're doing all these crazy things in the 5 a.m. class because everybody's getting so strong. And as you get stronger, and for myself too, as I get stronger, I need to push that bar higher and higher and do harder things. And this is where you get to be proud of yourself. Now, yeah, with the run and with all the workouts that I do, I have leaned out a lot. And so my self-image is, I'm proud of myself. I love that I can put jeans on and they fit. And it's not about, an eating disorder. It's about doing what's hard, doing the exercises, getting out there and running, walking, doing those hard things. That's what makes you proud of you. And so to the people that suffer with eating disorders, I am so sorry. I wish you could come to me. I will help you. To the people that suffer from low self-esteem, from a poor self-image, I can help you. Come to me and we will work together, but it's not going to be easy. It's not a pill. The people that are doing the Ozempic thing or that do the, all the plastic surgery and stuff, ask them how happy they are. They're not going to be happy with themselves because they're not doing what's hard. It's hard to get up at 4 a.m. to come work out. It's hard to go through a long day at work and still come to the gym and work out. Those are hard things to do, but those are the things that are going to make you proud of you. I promise. Last night I had to sub a class. So one of the girls was like, I'm not doing a class with you. I love her to death. And she's like, can I just do in the weight room? And I said, if I let you just do it yourself in the weight room, you're not going to push you the way I'm going to push you. Again, I don't push people to be mean. I don't push people to make them feel bad. Whoever knows me, promise you, they will tell you I do not do it for that. I do it because I know what's in you. And after the workout, she was like, I'm really glad I did this. And you should see, she is dropping weight. She's looking really, really good. She's feeling good about herself. And so I wanted to make this video about that, about doing what's hard. I've talked about that in the last couple of videos. Do what's hard. That's what's going to bring your self-esteem up. That's what's going to make you feel better. Now, the whole overweight thing, it's just such a hard thing to talk about without making someone feel bad, or trust me, that's the last thing I want to do. But I do want to make the point that when you do the hard things and when you do the exercise and when you push yourself and get stronger, then you feel better. And it just so happens it coincides with then your clothes feel better and you are thinner. But that whole thinner thing, the extra weight hurts your knees. It makes you more tired. It bogs you down. And then you look in the mirror and you're not as proud. It does. It's just all together. And so I, again, don't mean to offend anyone or put anyone down. But when you exercise and your body can do more, it's the best feeling ever. And I've worked so hard to create these programs that work. I had my latest challenger who's kicking so much ass. She's doing so amazing. And she's doing it all. The whole self-discovery journey that I have in there, she's answering the questions, she's being real, she's being honest, and she's like, nobody's ever asked me this, or why do you ask me these things? And she's like, I spent a whole day thinking about this. And that's awesome. That's what's going to make the change. That's what's going to help you feel better about yourself, to learn who you are, right? And so she's doing so well. But the point of the story was that when she first came in, sat in the office just like everyone else, and just like a lot of people. She's like, I've tried everything, nothing works. I've tried nutritionists, nothing works. I've tried all these different plans. I've tried all these different workouts, nothing works. And I just, I kind of the last resort. And so it makes me a little nervous because I'm like, dang, she's tried everything from all these, nutritionists and all these other people and nothing works. Is my program going to work? It works. It works so well. And it works well because I've worked really hard all these years to build a program that is so whole. It works on all of you, not just your physical, but your physical and your mental. And so it works. And so it is expensive. And it's expensive for several reasons. One, when you pay attention. People come and they tell me I just can't afford it. You can. You just have to make it a priority. And the reason, again, when you pay attention. And it works. And I've worked really hard to put it together. And it's multifaceted. It has so many different parts to it. And so when you're ready to invest in yourself and you're ready to say, you know what, I want to change, but I do need that extra help. I am here for you. I will help you. And it's just so amazing to me, the changes that I see in people and their confidence level and the way they, she says, I bought a jacket and she's like, it wouldn't close. And she's like, it closes now. And that feeling that you get. And I just want to be able to help more people. I have an excellent product and I know it works and I know it helps. And I want people to feel better about themselves. I want people, again, I was there. I was very overweight and I was miserable. And to see where I was to where I am now, the strength that I have now, I'm very proud of myself. And I'm very proud of everyone that is with me that has done this journey. And, sometimes people leave, but then they end up coming back. And it's because they know how much I care about them. And I want to care about you too. So if you're feeling like nothing works, if you're feeling, if you suffer from eating disorders, I will teach you the right way to how to eat, where you can eat actual food and you'd learn it for the rest of your life. So many things that I have worked hard to build that I want to share. And so I hope you listen to this and I hope you've reflected on it. And you don't have to start with me, but just start. Go for walks outside. You need that sunlight. You need the oxygen. Do little things, but start. My Saturday classes, they're free. They're free for the whole community. And I talk about all sorts of stuff like this. And just for shits and giggles, as I say, if you've made it this far in the video, can you do me a favor and put a wave in the comments so that I know people are listening to the whole thing? Also, my Josie suggested I start a podcast. And that's something I've thought about doing for a while. I actually want to start a podcast where I have different people on. I feel sometimes we're ignorant about certain things because we don't know better. And so I want people from different occupations, from different jobs to come in and say, I hate when people do this. But a lot of times it's because the person didn't know better. So what if we have a podcast to help us understand different points of view? Different perspectives. So that's an idea I had. So if you're listening this far, right, do a podcast just so that I know, because Facebook will show me how far this reached, but it won't really tell me who's listened this far. And I kind of would like to know that. But anyway, all right, I guess I'm done. Have a wonderful day. This was a little bit longer than I usually make them, but have a wonderful day. Do what's hard, do the hard things. And I think there's still a few spots left for Saturday. So if you want to come to the Mental Health Saturday class, I'm going to talk a little bit about this stuff and other stuff. So that's always a fun thing. Sign up for Suckfest. Suckfest is in 2 weeks. It's hard, but wherever you are in your fitness, if you're like, there's no way I could do any of that, I modify it for everybody. So you can do it. It'll suck for you. I'm still going to make it hard. It's not going to be super easy, but it will be to where I won't kill you. I promise. I have the heart rate monitors, and just make sure you sign the liability first. I'm kidding, kind of. Okay, have a wonderful day. Go spread joy. Leave things better than you found them, and do something hard today. Bye, guys.